let's dive into our top stories this morning. A northern Missouri woman angered by her husband's alleged unfaithfulness is facing 3 felony charges after a shot-fired incident in Moberly on Friday. 44-year-old Jeanette Tolson of Moberly is charged with armed criminal action and 2 counts of unlawful use of a weapon, 1 for allegedly exhibiting a gun and 1 for allegedly firing a shot at an apartment building. According to court documents, Tolson fired a single shot from the street into an upper apartment in the 100 block in Elizabeth Street in Moberly because she thought her husband was in there. Tolson is being held without bond in the Randolph County Jail. And a Schuyler County man was arrested by Illinois State Police investigators in Beardstown. On Monday, 30-year-old Dallas Wilcoxon of Rushville was taken into custody in Cass County after state police investigators alleged Wilcoxon had traveled to Beardstown to meet a 14-year-old female. Wilcoxon was transported to the Schuyler County Jail and is being held pending a detention hearing. He was booked into the jail on charges of traveling to meet a child, a Class 3 felony, and for indecent solicitation of a child and grooming, both Class 4 felonies. On Sunday, a Hannibal man was taken into custody and sent to Lewis County Jail for a fraud scheme he did in June earlier this year. 43-year-old Weston Johnson offered homeowners to trim trees on their property. Johnson would take a partial payment up front and then run off. Johnson is charged with 2 counts of stealing, a Class D felony, and remains incarcerated in the Lewis County Jail on $10,000 cash bond only. And happening in national news, a man was arrested Tuesday after the United States Capitol Police say he brought a long gun on Capitol grounds. The suspect is a 21-year-old registered sex offender from Atlanta, Georgia. Police believe he has mental health issues. The man was tased by officers after they say he ignored their demands to drop the gun. Scores of Palestinians are evacuating their homes in northern Gaza and heading south. They have 4 hours for safe passage allotted by the Israel Defense Forces. You can see here children, women, and elderly people holding up identification cards and white flags. Evacuees, some sick and some with babies, say they've been walking for miles. President Biden will meet with the president of the United Auto Workers Union this week. According to the Associated Press, the 2 leaders will meet in Illinois Thursday. They'll unveil plans to reopen an auto factory that Stellantis wanted to close and tout the tentative contract agreements after tens of thousands of union workers went on strike for nearly 45 days. The union is one of the only holdouts that hasn't endorsed Biden in his re-election bid.